Welcome back! Oh my god, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the lesson part. Tonight, we're gonna learn the lesson about reading The Ride of a Lifetime. Okay, so, at the introduction beginning to the show, I almost said the life of a right time. Like, I swapped the word, you know, it is illegal to do that because, the lesson, okay? So the book, what does the book say? We have to follow it, okay? You know, because they've been with us for 3 years, the book, Oxford. So we have to follow it. You cannot break the rules, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so here we are tonight. The lesson, probably the last lesson about reading, because it is Unit 10 already. We don't have Unit 11 here. That is why I'm sad right now. I love reading, right? I love reading. I love it. To share a story. Okay, so 10D reading about the ride of a lifetime. Ride. And we have in the title, we hear by the title, The Ride, and also you can see the picture on the screen. Yeah, the space shuttle is about to take off, and yeah, it's blowing, right? So like a historical moment in human's life. Yeah, so why don't I do that? Okay. So, now we are here at the exercise number 3. We'll do the exercise number 3 because it is mainly about the reading we're about to do tonight. It says, read the reading tip, then match the sentences from A to G with the gaps from 1 to 6 in the text. There is one sentence that you do not need. Okay, so, like occasional readings, we have like fill in the blanks. So we have a very long reading like that. So how can we do it? We have the reading tab right over here. So I want to show you here. May I? It says, look for the connections between the sentences in the task and the text. Pronouns and possessive adjectives often refer back to something in a previous sentence, including a person, a place, or an idea, etc. Okay, so that's how you do the writing, folks. When about the reading, yeah, that's how you do the reading, folks. So when you know about you don't know about the fill in the blanks situation. There are very long sentences, as you can see on page number 107. Long sentences. With a long text like that, how will you do? The first thing that you can do, that you can read the previous sentence in the blank, before the blank, so that you will know a little bit about the idea. And next, what will you do is to find the connection between the two sentences, the sentence before the blank and the sentence you are about to put in the blank. So how will you find the keys to put in? So we have from A to G right over there. So this is what they do as an example that they will help us for a little bit. So as you can see on the screen, it is not clear enough, but if you may look in your book, you can see that some of the phrases, some of the words from the sentences from A to G, they are underlined. Because those are the key words for you, ladies and gentlemen. You can look for the connection. It can be a possessive pronoun, or it can be a person. It can be referred to a place or an idea about something. Okay, so we have to find the link between those two sentences. Okay, so the sentence A, they underline the word instead. B, we have them. Okay, very important, them. So previously, what do they talk about? Probably a huge group of people or something, or it can be referred to thing. C, they underline the feeling. the feeling. What do they refer before? D, they have those are the main reasons. Those are the main reasons. So they may list out some of the reasonable reason to the situation. They're talking after that or before that. Okay. So E, they underline that decision. F, they underline these. The word these. So be careful. And G, they underline the word they. So when you read those sentences, when they are not underlined for you, you have to underline it by yourself, of course. So yeah, do it. Try. Yeah, this is like an example for you for future reading exercises when I'm not here. Okay. So because Unit 10 it is the last unit. I'm almost cry. So now I think if we want to do it fast, we only need to read the previous sentence standing before the blank. But I think to have time more for together, I think we should read from the beginning to the end. Yeah, that is what we love, sharing the story, right? So it says about the confessions of an astronaut. Okay, so confessions of an astronaut. So this is a story told by the astronaut having spending the time in a space shuttle for the orbit, probably the orbit around the some planet or Earth. Yeah, orbit around the Earth or something. So let's just read. Okay, so it says, by the time we head out to the launch pad on flight day, we have spent years training in simulators, learning how to operate the shuttle and how to react in case of failures. Thousands of technicians and engineers have spent months checking over our spacecraft. We have performed a complete dress rehearsal, strapping into a space shuttle and going through a practice countdown. But launch day is different. The fuel tanks are now filled with liquid hydrogen and oxygen. Those temperatures are hundreds of degrees below zero, have contracted the metal fuel tank, causing the entire structure to creak. The machine seems alive as we approach. So as always, rehearsal is always different than going on air, right? Going on air. Okay, so it says, unlike rehearsal day, nobody is on the launch pad except the crew and a few technicians. We are wearing pressure suits to protect us from a loss of cabin pressure in case of a leak, and to keep out poisonous chemicals in case of a landing accident. In the antechamber to the shuttle, known as the White Room, we put on parachute harnesses, then climb through the hatch into the shuttle. The technicians strap us into the seats and help us to put on our helmets. Blah blah blah. Then now we are truly alone. So, what is it for the first blank? Okay, so time is out for the second part. So you can I'll have a period of time for you during the break. So we will be right back and we'll be correcting the exercise number 3 from 1 to 6. Okay, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. You can read it by your own for during the break.